And this is part 2 of the Lunar series that we're doing over this month of February. So last week we worked on the full moon. Full moon was Sunday, and then we kind of had our practice on Monday morning. So we practiced that fullness, that brightness, and now the moon will be waning. So it's going from its fullest to new moon, which is a reflectionless moon or a dark moon. And so we're going to work with that energy today. We're going to take that really full, bright, intense energy, and we're going to work down to a more calm, surrendered energy from there. We're going to get going pretty quickly today. And in the first little bit of this practice, although I tend to be, if you know me, I tend to be pretty alignment heavy. We're really just going to work with the breath and the movement and allow you to kind of have your own agency in where you place your body. So oftentimes we get to the place where in our yoga practice, we're thinking about things like, where exactly do I put my foot in Warrior Two? Do I turn it out, full 90 degrees? Do I turn it in a little bit? Where do my hips hit? And I just want you guys to feel like you have agency to explore that. So rather than me kind of dictating that, you can empower yourselves to find what works best for you. And because we're going to be working kind of quickly and flowy in the beginning of the class, maybe you don't even worry about that. Maybe just kind of get into the rhythm of it. We'll come down a little bit later and find a little bit more surrender, a little bit more depth, and then we'll take a little bit of a journey or a meditation at the end. So we'll start energetically and then kind of come down and get a little more gooey and chill. So if there's anything that you want to let go of, this is a great phase of the moon cycle to do that. You can kind of just keep that in your mind's eye, or just as we're kind of working through that energetic push, you can recall that to memory and allow that to kind of seep out and shake free. When we get to the new moon, which is next week, we'll start to set an intention that will grow or start to grow for the week after that. So this week is really just about making space and shedding. And we'll get started standing. Come on to the top of your mat. You can bring your blocks to the top of your mat just to give you stability for when we do start to move. And just start to find your body. So it doesn't have to be anything super flowy or super stiff, but you can just kind of start bending into your feet, maybe roll around with your neck. Give yourself a couple of shoulder rolls. And then start to find that little bit of descending energy, basically from kind of the equator of your body or the waist, down into your legs, thighs, knees, shins. Kind of starting with that empowerment to find your own alignment. Just place your feet at a comfortable distance, wherever that feels good. And then just close your eyes gently. If you want to keep them open, that's fine too. But if you're comfortable, close the eyes. Just let your arms fall to the side, or you can take palms to touch if you'd like in front of the heart. And just start to work with your breath, finding deep and big inhales, soft, easy exhales, maybe letting them seep out through parted lips. Give yourself time to find vertical and feel tall and proud in your space. As we work today into the practice, we're going to really find a rhythm. So those of you at home or playing the replay, the playlist we're working with is Lunar series Waning. My profile is claire.carwell. But I really encourage you to kind of get lost in the music. So start to yoke that rhythm, that cadence here in your standing posture. Draw big inhales in, feeling up through the chest, Exhale, let it go. Find release. Big inhales. Draw in energy. Exhale, release. And start to close the lips down, creating heat by drawing breath in and out through the nose. And I invite you to focus on the exhale. Maybe the inhale is quick, and the exhale is strong and long. Last big inhale here. Exhale, breath out. Starting to open up through the eyes softly. Just start to wake up to the room once again. Take a big inhale. Reach your arms out to either side. Palms point forward. Just pulling, kind of opening through your wingspan. Yeah, really nice, Montana. As you exhale, push the energy forward, cat-like back, ground into your feet, curl through the back body, open up through the back heart. Maybe your chin tucks to chest. We'll start moving. Inhale, open, find your length and expansion. Exhale, release, curl. 4 more just like that. Big inhale. Feel free to make it flowy. Exhale, curl and tuck. Maybe the tailbone curls. Open up on the inhale. And exhale. 3 more with your breath, finding that nice big expanse through the front body and then through the back body. Feel the energy being created, maybe even the sensations through the arms of warming. Last time through. And exhale. Good. Let the arms come down to the sides. Find your gaze in the mirror. We'll start a little bit of a flow here. So if you don't get it, think you're getting it perfectly right, that's perfectly fine. We're just going to kind of start to move the body. So inhale, sweep the hands back behind you. Maybe raise the gaze. Exhale, chair pose, sit back, sit low. Hands can sweep behind you if you'd like. Inhale, reach up tall, biceps by ears. And exhale, hands to heart center. Sit just a little bit lower. Good. Steeple grip with the hands. Inhale, reach up tall. Find your tiptoes if you'd like. Exhale, breath, stay here. Challenging. Good. Exhale, rest the heels down. Inhale, reach up and over. Find a nice open back bend. And exhale, hands to heart. Release them down to the sides. Taking that same movement again. Big inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, chair pose, sit low. Inhale, lift the arms by the biceps, maybe rise onto toes. Exhale, settle the heels, hands to heart. Find your steeple grip. Shooting tall, press into the feet. Maybe you rise onto the toes. Inhale here. And exhale, settle. Take a big back bend as you draw air in. Exhale, pull the energy toward the heart, hands to heart center. 3 more times with breath. Inhale, open up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, up with the arms and or the toes. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Feel free to go ahead or slower than me. Inhale, reach up tall, steeple grip. Stay. Exhale, settle into your ground. And inhale, open up. Pull the fingers back behind you. Open through the heart. Feel tension through the shoulders. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last 2 times through, I'll let you go without my cueing. Follow your breath. Really settle into the descending energy. Inhale, reach. Last time through, let yourself be a little bit more free. Maybe it's in the arms. Maybe it's by taking a little bit of bounce or movement. Last big back bend. Good. Inhale, reach tall. Hands to heart center, settle in. Maybe find closed eyes if you'd like. Feel your feet heavily on the earth. And almost imagine the tingles, the breath, the energy trickling down from the top of your head into your neck and shoulders, letting them settle onto the rib cage. Hips reach down toward the earth. Relaxing the thigh muscles into the calves and pulling the energy into the heels and finally the footprint. Take a few more breaths here, noticing how you're feeling. We're going to start with our flow this morning, and we'll start to work a little bit more slowly after that. As you're ready, you can blink the eyes open and just let your hands settle by your sides. So we're going to start with that same flow that we just took. We'll take out the back bend and then we'll start to add on. And again, this is just about kind of finding your movement. So don't worry too much about alignment, just allow the energy to kind of move. Partly inspired by Montana last week, just really nice, beautiful, graceful movement. So just find what feels good in your body. No need to be super rigid. We're really trying to move the energy and release. We'll take this through a couple times, so you'll get kind of used to the muscle memory, but we'll start just the way we started before. Inhale, reach the arms up and over. Exhale, chair pose, sit low. Inhale, reach the arms up, maybe come onto the toes. Exhale, settle into your chair. Take your steeple grip. We'll come up to the tip toes or just flat-footed. Reach through the side bodies. We're going to come down to a squat-like pose. So use your full exhale to gently start to descend. You can hug in through the core. Maybe you even release the hands, giving yourself some stability. I can see you out of the corner of my eye. Heidi, beautiful. Just let yourself settle in. Really nice, everyone. Maybe your hands come to blocks to find stability. Take an inhale, let the heels melt, hips raise high, torso hinges forward toward the earth. Another inhale, breath halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back behind you. Keep the knee lifted if you can. Inhale, take that same sweeping motion, hands behind you, nice bright chest. Find the ceiling with your gaze. And land in your crescent lunge. As you exhale, slowly descend to the earth. Maybe your hands stay lifted. Maybe they come down to your sides. Just gently tapping down with the knee. Yeah, nice big energy. And exhale, open up to the left. Rotating with the torso. Revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, back up to center, squaring the shoulders and hips. I wasn't supposed to cue you in alignment. Exhale, release the hands back down to the earth. And curl the back toe under. We'll come to one-legged, three-legged dog. Sweep the left leg up and back. And then open up through the hips, maybe bending into the knees. Give your left side body a little bit of time to kind of marinate in this openness. Inhale, reach back up through the heel. And exhale, low lunge. Inhale, come forward, top of your space, forward fold, land with both feet. Let yourself hang and settle, tuning into that energy of moving toward the earth. See if you can let something go. Can you feel the weight physically draining from the top of your head? Everything that's and stored in the hips, travels down the legs and into the feet, down the spine and into the head. Take another big, deep inhale here. Exhale, let it all out. Good, gently pressing into the feet, maybe taking a soft bend in the knees. Start to reach up toward vertical. No rush to get there. As you arrive, fingertips lift high, and then gently float down to the sides. We're going to take that same thing on the other side. As you're ready, we'll start just like we did early in class. Inhale, reach up and back. Find your expansion. And exhale, sit low, chair pose. Inhale, reach up tall, maybe come onto the toes. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Find that steeple-like grip. Shoot the fingertips high. Find length tall through the spine. Good, Montana. And exhale, as you're ready, find your descent. Maybe you're on toes. Maybe you're grounded through the heels. Take whatever variation feels good in the hands. Keeping solid through the core. Yeah, right on, Natalie. Really nice. Drop the hands to the earth or to blocks. Let your heels melt. Reach the hips high. Exhale, forward fold. Nice breath. Inhale, halfway lift. This time the left foot comes back behind you, spiking up onto the ball of the foot. Keep the knee lifted if you can. Sweeping the energy back and up, exalt to the sky, lifting the fingertips, land in crescent. When you're ready, find your descent down to crescent, lunge, tapping the back knee down, find whatever feels good in the arms. Inhale, reach up, nice tall spine, ground through the feet. Exhale, rotate to the right, twisting over that bent leg. Good, Liz, nice big wingspan. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Curl the back toes under, sweep the right leg up and back. Three-legged dog, kick through the heel, and then open up through the hip. Give yourself time here to just feel the duality of grounding and lifting. Inhale, reach back up with the leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, sweep it through, low lunge. Just making your way to the top of your space. Settle both feet in. Ground down, let the chest release. Head, neck, and shoulders get heavy. Let your breath wash over you, sweeping away whatever you're trying to release or whatever you want to let go. And this method of kind of creating energy and heat in the beginning of class, we can find that build up and then truly allow ourselves to relish in the release or letting go. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Press into the feet, rise high. Finding your Tadasana, adjusting wherever you need. And then exhale, hands down. We're going to take that a couple times through with your own breath. I'll cue you and kind of be with you with this. But just focus on getting that energy kind of release. Doesn't matter where you land in the pose or if you kind of adjust the sequence. We're really just working on getting that energy moving so that we can kind of release as we're ready. So coming to the top of your mat, just start to settle in once more. Finding a soft bend maybe in the knees. Getting any of the wiggles or jitters out. Take an inhale here together, fill up through the chest. And exhale, feel your feet getting solid on the ground. Inhale, reach up and back, sweeping the hands. Exhale, sit low, chair pose. Inhale, reach up, biceps by ears. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, reach up tall, find your length. Take maybe 2 breaths to descend. Find that slow and gentle energy down toward the earth. Once you've arrived, make your way. Hips high, feet settle in. Let your torso hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, reach the right foot back, spike up through the heel. Inhale, sweep it up and around. Nice big bright chest. And exhale, settle in. As you reach your fingers tall, find an exhale, descend through the back knees, setting it down onto the earth. Yes, Jenna, right on. Inhale, reach back up. Hug everything in towards center. Move to the left, rotating. Inhale, back through. Exhale, hands down. Three-legged dog on the inhale. Exhale, open up. Find your left hip. Inhale, reach tall once again, three-legged dog. Exhale, flow it through, settle down, low lunge. Inhale, make your way to the top of your space, settle the feet, settle your shoulders. Press into the feet, make your way to Tadasana, however you'd like. Curling through the back. Good, Julia. Exhale, release, hands to heart center. Find a big inhale breath here. Exhale, settle and pull the energy into the feet. One more just like that, big inhale. Exhale, settle the energy. Take the left side now, feeling free to move at your own pace with your breath. Initiate by sweeping the hands back and around, find that big open chest. Exhale, sit back chair. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, settle in. Fire through the legs, press tall into a nice big long spine. And exhale, descend. Coming down, hips to heels. Find your strength. Yes, really nice, everyone. Drawing the hands to blocks or the floor. Hips reach high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Left foot steps back. Inhale, reach and sweep. Settling into crescent on the exhale. Gather the energy, get strong through the feet. And then on the exhale, descend, left knee taps or grounds. Inhale, reach up. Rotate right. Back through center. Hands to earth. Three-legged dog. Open up. Reach up tall. Exhale, low lunge. Come forward. Find your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Pressing into the floor. Finding your way to Tadasana, however you'd like. Just knowing that the lingering and the juiciness is coming. Take a nice easy rest. Hands to heart center. Settling in. We'll take this through just one more time on each side. I'll come with you, but I'll let you find your own way. So I'll eliminate the cueing and just move with you when you're ready. Finding your evenness on the other side as you're ready. Nice breath in the room. Really nice, everyone. When you're ready, meeting in Tadasana, hands to heart center. It's a great time for water. Just a little bit of time to shake it out. We're gonna find that same flow. You're like, really? But we're gonna come and kind of stabilize and find a little bit more depth in certain postures. Then we'll be all the way down on the ground after this right and left and just kind of settling in. So we'll start with that same pace as we started before. Take an inhale, reach up in fullness. Exhale, settle back. Just to get to the ground, inhale. Exhale, find your depth. Inhale, reach tall. And exhale, descend to the earth. You can always take a nice swan dive forward if that's a little complicated or challenging. Settle the heels and then let your head and neck hang. Find your blocks here. So taking your blocks under your hands, just walk them out toward the top of your mat. Maybe they're on the tallest setting, maybe they're on a medium setting, whatever works for you. Tall feels good to me today. And then settling your weight into the footprint of each foot. Reach your hips back behind you as you reach through your shoulders. Maybe bend deeply into the knees, let your heart descend. Use your breath to exhale and thread the chest through the upper arms. Where are you feeling release in this posture? Letting go on the exhales. Last breath in here. Easy breath out. Start to walk your blocks closer toward your face and body. Just take a nice halfway lift here. As you exhale, settle the right foot back behind you. And we're just going to come straight on through to three-legged dog. Sweep the left leg high. Find a nice big opening. You can either just open through the hip and take a few breaths here, or if you'd like, you can flip your dog by taking wild things, settling the left foot into the earth, opening up through the heart. Yes, Liz, that's it. Beautiful, Jenna. When you're ready, come back through three-legged dog. Kick the left leg high. And exhale, settle the left foot outside of the left hand. We're coming into a nice lizard posture. You can place the back knee down onto the mat. And then either keeping yourself bright with your blocks, or if you'd like, you can settle into this pose. We're going to have about 10 breaths here. So just make sure that your front heel is forward of your knee. Maybe you're rocking onto the nice edge of the foot to give yourself some level of freedom in the hips. And then just flow the breath in and out. If you're sweating like me, you can just let the sweat drip down onto the top of your mat. Letting your energy kind of gently steam off of the skin. Using your exhales to encourage that. Good, Amy. Really nice, Julia. Last few breaths in this posture. When you're ready, just gently release from the hips, maybe drawing them back behind you. Settle your hands into the earth, setting your blocks to the side. You're just going to find a forward fold. So whether that means you'd like to kick up and back, or if you'd just like to walk forward with your back foot, and then find that nice stable base, letting your head, neck, and chest hang. For just one deep inhale. Nice, easy, soft exhale. Start to press into the feet, coming tall one last time for class. Yeah, really nice and gentle, Liz. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Final time through this standing sequence. Inhale, reach up tall. Maybe you feel really gooey. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair. Just letting go of any need to be rigid. Inhale, reach up tall. Either descend or maybe this time you just swan dive forward. Give yourself the option to be gentle. And then taking that same long forward fold, settle into your feet. Grab your blocks, reaching them out toward the top of your mat. Feel that broadness through the shoulders. Fingertips and hips are kind of reaching in opposite directions. I like to actually settle my belly onto my thighs, just kind of create a shelf that you can really melt into. Last deep inhale. Exhale. Walking the blocks back, just take a little like halfway lift. And then left foot comes back behind you as you're ready. Settling the hands into the earth, we'll take it up and back for three-legged dog. Reach the right heel high, opening up to whatever degree feels good for you. If you did so on the other side and you want to flip, shining your heart to the sky for Wild Thing. Yeah, Julia, really nice. Good, Heidi. Come back through center, reach up with the right heel and all the way through. Setting it outside the right hand, let your left knee settle into the mat. Come on down onto blocks. And just make your way to whatever lizard posture feels good for you. Notice the way the hips are settling into the earth. Really good, Montana. Can you feel the cooling of the skin? Just a few more breaths. When you're feeling called, you can make your way out of this posture. Again, feel free to take the right foot up and back, or if you just want to step the left foot forward, feel free. We're going to settle into Malasana here. So whenever you find yourself at the front of your mat, just settle in. For this Malasana or yogi squat, I would really encourage a block underneath your hips, just to find that big settling energy. This is our peak posture here, so just pressing out through the knees. Again, even though we're upright, we're really feeling that trickling down effect from the crown of the head all the way into the hips and feet. Big inhales, even deeper exhales. Good job, Bonnie. Three to five breaths here. Beautiful, Heidi. Nice variations. Last few breath cycles. When you're ready, start to settle your hands. We'll just come down to the shins or the sits bones. We're making our way all the way down to the earth. You might want to bring your blocks with you in case you'd like those in Shavasana. And just start to lay your shoulder blades back. Take your feet wide, maybe take your hands wide. So taking up space off of the mat. And then knock your knees together. Let your inner thighs magnetize toward each other. Start to feel every inch of surface area on your back body melting deeper into earth, almost as if you could make an impression of the places that are touching down. You can either stay here or even come straight to Shavasana if you're feeling ready. We have plenty of time in class. If you'd like a little more stretch, you can walk the feet in toward closer to hip width distance. Just take the right heel up and over the left knee. Nice, easy, grounded figure four. Maybe take a little bit of a sway side to side with the knees. And just allow the knees to fall over to the right, coming onto the right hip. Letting your left knee reach toward the top of your mat. If this is a lot, you can just simply uncross the top leg. Letting the exhales take over. Continue drawing the energy down. As you inhale, come up and over to the other side. Maybe your right foot kind of settles toward the ground. Just for a breath in, feel the opening on the right hip. Soft breath out. And if you'd like, you can take a quad stretch here by rolling onto the left shoulder, unfurling the top leg, and just picking the top of your foot up on the right side, just feeling into that front thigh, giving your quad a nice gentle opening. The legs worked hard for us today. Gently, as you're ready, come back to your back. Both feet come to the earth. And take that same sequence on the other side. Left ankle up and over. Feel free to sway if you'd like. Kind of rolling out the low back. Eventually settling the knees over to the left to find length through the right side body. When you're ready, making your way over to the other side. This time maybe drawing the left foot to the floor. Just for a quick opening. Finding that quad stretch if that felt good on the other side. Gently coming back through center. Give yourself time to take any final postures. Maybe happy baby or just a hug around the knees. And then gently settle into the earth, taking up space. Finding that full letting go. Allow the back of your head to settle, your shoulders deepen into the earth. Finding the rise and fall of the chest, getting ever so slightly less deep. Feel the weight of the hips. Letting your thigh bones, knees, and shin bones really fully relax. Settle your heels into the earth. Let your toes splay out. The backs of the arms find ground. And gently, with every breath, letting go of your surroundings. Just finding that stillness and silence for the next several minutes. If you'd like to reawaken, gently draw air in, filling up, letting the breath start to come back into the body. Finding your sense of energy, although gentle and easeful. You're welcome to remain here if you'd like. And if you're moving on, feel your arms and legs fill back up with breath. Allowing them to puff out and stretch in all directions. And when you're ready, finding a soft fetal posture on one side or the other, letting yourself rest. Reminding yourself it's okay to let go, to shed, in order to make space for something new. Leaving whatever that is behind as you rise into a seat. Pressing yourself up gently. Continuing to find ground through the sits bones. We'll take a big inhale together, reaching tall through the spine, realigning. Exhale, let it go. Thank you all for making it to your mat this morning, for sharing your energy, for spending your time in this way. May the mindfulness and grace that we found here in this last hour travel with you into the rest of your week. Be good and be well.